Hey guys, it's Bro You Whack, and in case you guys don't know, Blizzard is going to be holding a live stream tomorrow, showcasing some of the changes that are going to be coming to Overwatch 2 multiplayer. They're not going to showcase anything to the story or the PvE side of things, strictly PvP. And in case you guys are interested in that, I will be having my own co-live stream tomorrow at noon, where I will be showcasing some of the changes that are going to be in Overwatch 2 multiplayer. So be sure to go follow my Twitch account, because you probably won't want to miss it, because there's going to be a lot of stuff talked about. And that's exactly what I want to do in today's video, was to talk about what we can expect in tomorrow's live stream, because I'm already seeing a bunch of people get hyped or speculate over things that I know are not going to be talked about in tomorrow's live stream. So if I make a video talking about the expectations, that'll ensure that less people get disappointed, but hopefully even more people get excited for what's to come into Overwatch 2, because the PvE side and the lore and story side of this game is already exciting, but multiplayer is what's going to give Overwatch 2 its longevity. While we're going to enjoy the campaign missions, that's only going to be for a couple of months, and we're going to get tired of it. So I feel like this is Blizzard's opportunity to satisfy a lot of the hardcore enthusiasts of Overwatch, because when it comes to the nitty-gritty of competitive and possibly hero changes, well, that's exciting. It's exciting for the people that are already playing Overwatch on a day-to-day basis. And the first thing that I imagine Blizzard is going to spend a lot of time on when it comes to changes of Overwatch 2 multiplayer are changes to the competitive system. A live stream like this is simply just a marketing ploy to get people excited for Overwatch 2. So Blizzard knows they have to bring key things that will get people extremely interested on the multiplayer side of things. And what is the first thing that you think of when you think about Overwatch 2 multiplayer? The competitive system. So Blizzard knows this is their opportunity to pique the interest of people like XQC or Tim the Tapman or other people that originally played competitive Overwatch but hated it because they felt like it wasn't rewarding. But it's also an opportunity to pique the interest of other people that have a large platform that are currently playing games like Apex or Valorant or CSGO, where they probably hate their game's competitive system. And Blizzard can simply do this by looking at all the problems with their competitive ranking system, and also looking at all the other problems that games have in their ranking system. And by simply having things like where you gain more SR if you pop off in-game compared to somebody that sucks complete weenies, well, there's going to be a huge SR gain difference, where the pop-off person is going to gain like 50 SR, where the person that sucks is only going to get like 10 SR. Throwers and leavers, there's going to be a bigger penalty to SR loss, where you lose 70 to 100 SR. And maybe now that Jeff Kaplan's gone, the idea of competitive rewards is going to change, where at the end of the competitive season, you can get diamond weapons, or maybe you get a skin if you get into top 500, so that it's very obvious that you're a good player. And those are just a few things off the top of my head that I can think about, but I made a whole entire separate video going into the ideas of what they can change, and even going into the psychology of playing competitive right now and how it's not really all that stimulating. But another thing that I think a lot of people want when it comes to Overwatch 2 multiplayer, if not for fixing the current competitive system, is crossplay. This was my most replied tweet when I asked you guys what you wanted to see in Overwatch 2, and I can kind of see why, because you want to play your favorite video game with your friends. And for a game that is on all 4 major platforms, it surprises me that it doesn't have a cross-play system, when games like Fortnite and Apex and especially Minecraft all have cross-play. It kind of makes sense why those games are still extremely popular years after their initial launch. And I feel like a reason why those games are so popular is based on this simple scenario. Let's say you're hanging out with your friends late at night in Discord trying to figure out a game to play, and somebody says, hey, you want to play Overwatch? Oh, sorry, I only have Overwatch on my Xbox. Do you have an Xbox? No, I only have Overwatch on PC. Oh. Okay, I guess we can't play Overwatch. Want to play Apex? Yeah, sure, let's do it. And that night, Overwatch lost 3 players because they couldn't play Overwatch because they were on different platforms. Now, some people say, well, competitive will get ruined. Okay, a simple fix. How about crossplay is only available for competitive players on Xbox and PlayStation? When it comes to quick play, everybody gets crossplay, but when it comes to competitive, PC players are by themselves and Switch players are by themselves, and Xbox and PlayStation can play with each other because it's the same exact thing. There is literally no difference between the two consoles when it comes to competitive play. But the other thing that we can also expect aspect and a reason why some of these other games that have cross-platform are really popular still to this day is making Overwatch free to play. This is another big announcement that maybe they could save for BlizzCon later on this year, but I feel like for the multiplayer live stream, if they were to announce that Overwatch 2 will be free to play, at least when it comes to multiplayer, I think that will be the thing that can make Overwatch popular like Valorant, like Apex, like Fortnite, like all these free-to-play games that are still thriving in the year 2021. I will make a separate video going into the details of Overwatch 2 being free-to-play, but in case you guys don't know, Overwatch 2 multiplayer, it will be free-to-play if you already have Overwatch, but if you do not have Overwatch, you will have to still pay for the game to get multiplayer. But also when it comes to the story or the PvE side of things, that will cost money for everybody, because that probably had so much money get poured into it that Blizzard does not want to make it free on the sole idea that they need to make their money back from sales of the story side of Overwatch 2. Another thing that you can probably expect Blizzard to spend a lot of time talking about when it comes to the changes of Overwatch 2 multiplayer are changes to the heroes. They already hinted at some of the ideas that they want to keep in Overwatch 2 multiplayer. Things like Reinhardt being able to stop his charge at any given second and being able to steer a lot more tighter, or maybe tanks being a lot more impactful and possibly only there being one tank, but also the April Fool's experimental update, some of the changes possibly being a permanent stay in Overwatch, like Mei being a tank, or Reaper being able to float, or Orisa being able to charge a lot faster forward. Another thing that I'm certain about are new competitive game modes, because you have to remember that they're going to be playing Overwatch 2 multiplayer in this live stream. So what are they going to be playing? Probably the new push game mode, more than likely, because that's already been announced. But also I feel like they need to talk about a new game mode, because in case you guys don't remember, they hinted at the idea of 2CP, or Assault as it's called, possibly getting removed from maybe competitive, but I think just getting removed altogether. So for me, it doesn't really make sense for the sequel to only be getting a replacement game mode rather than at least one brand new additional game mode for at least quick play. If it sucks for competitive, then don't add it to competitive, because I don't want another 2CP game mode. But game modes is kind of like the backbone of the game, and if they don't have any new game modes, then it's almost like we're still just playing Overwatch 1. Another thing that I'm certain that they're going to showcase are brand new maps, and while they already did announce Toronto, New York, and Rome as new maps in Overwatch 2, they're probably going to showcase a lot of details of those maps and play on those maps, but I feel like this is a good opportunity to talk about even new unreleased maps. You have to remember, Havana was the last map released back in 2019, if you don't count Kanezaka, which was released earlier this year. You're telling me that we're going to wait almost 3 years and you're only going to have 3 brand new maps? Come on, this is the sequel. Y'all gotta have more maps. And what about skins in Overwatch 2? While this isn't really the heart and soul of multiplayer, really it's the game modes, maps, and heroes that make up majority of Overwatch 2 multiplayer, skins is something that gets everybody excited. I mean, if you were just to showcase D.Va's Overwatch 2 skin, oh my god, people would be excited instantly for Overwatch 2. They won't even care about a new competitive system, new maps, no. They just want their favorite waifu and a brand new mech. So I wouldn't be surprised if they showcase other popular heroes and their newly classic redesigned skins, like maybe Sombra or Roadhog and Junkrat, you know, heroes like that really bring excitement and hype. But if they want to save that for the next BlizzCon, what about just finally officially unveiling Bastion's and Torbjorn's Overwatch 2 skin? It has kind of been announced, but they haven't shown in-game rendered footage or screenshots of their actual skin, just kind of concept art. But then finally, the last thing that we can expect, if we can have a shred of hope, is something that we have been patiently waiting for Blizzard to at least talk about, and hopefully for this live stream, they finally unveil a brand new Overwatch hero. And no, I'm not talking about Sojourn, I'm talking about literally an unreleased hero, like the Fox hero that was teased at Kanezaka. In fact, I wouldn't even be surprised if that Fox hero or that Ninja hero was finally announced in this multiplayer live stream. While I'm 1000% certain that they will show a new hero in the form of Sojourn with gameplay like how they did at the BlizzCon online event, that's not, no, that's not gonna cut it, Blizzard. That's not gonna be enough. While I'm not holding my breath over the idea idea of a new hero being playable on the PTR after the live stream is over. It would be nice to at least see concept art or a concept design of a new hero because, yeah, we're probably not going to get a new hero in the year 2021, so give us something to get excited for. You know, it sucks to see new agents come into Valorant and new legends come into Apex and see everybody get excited and hyped over the game again, and that was something that Overwatch had originally, and we haven't had conveniently in the past year because there hasn't been a new hero in the past year. So if you at least give us an idea of what heroes are going to be coming into the game, especially when it comes to tank and support characters, because that category of heroes desperately need new heroes, then guarantee you it'll get a lot more people excited. Live streams like this is something that I wish they would have done more frequently last year, and I'm so happy they're finally doing it. But I hope they give us the content that we have been begging for the past almost 2 years now, and I'm sure Blizzard will deliver. But let's just find out tomorrow together on my live stream, so be sure to tune into my Twitch, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. I love you guys, thank you guys for watching, more Overwatch videos to come, and bye.